Welcome back to the video store, folks. I'm your host, Cinema Kane, and today, tape heads, disc jockeys, connoisseurs of physical media, I am here to talk about two spectacular new additions to your physical media collections should you decide to pick them up. I am talking about the new limited edition releases of Jason Goes to Hell, The Final Friday from Arrow Video, and Jason X from Arrow Video. Let's just cut to the chase, shall we? Arrow does not skimp on the packaging because you get this glorious new artwork slipcover, but you get that original reversible artwork underneath. On top of that, you also get a poster featuring both the new artwork and the original artwork on the other side, as well as a booklet. And this booklet contains everything you might possibly want to know about Jason Goes to Hell. But let's face it, the special features, most of them have been done before. If you've got the Scream Factory box set, this looks pretty good. On par, you might even say. However, I did notice that it's sharper. It's got better blacks, and more importantly, Jason Goes to Hell was shot on traditional 35mm film, and as a result, you get more film grain, and it just makes the film look better. It really does. This is a 4K upgrade that if you're a diehard Jason fan, you owe it to yourself to at least check out. That said, I'm not blind. Jason gets blown up in the first 5 minutes of the movie. And then it becomes a body-hopping worm for the rest of the movie. It's equal parts The Hidden and Evil Dead, which is really something considering that the Necronomicon from Army of Darkness was borrowed for this film. I can't explain what the director was trying to do, but there is a great commentary track where he explains himself somewhat what he was trying to do. I don't love Jason Goes to Hell by any means, but it's also not nearly as bad as I think a lot of people would give it credit for. That said, let's talk about Jason X. Definitely the black sheep of the franchise, even more so than Jason Goes to Hell. But like with the Jason Goes to Hell 4K, you also get slipcover with original artwork that you can reverse. You get the reversible poster. You get a booklet about how evil got an upgrade. And, you know, Uber Jason sounds like a rideshare company meets a Power Ranger villain. And kind of looks that way, too. I enjoy aspects of Jason X because, let's face it, if you're a Friday the 13th fan, it comes down to how are the kills. And while Jason X doesn't necessarily have a lot to write home about, this does have one of the greatest kills in the entire franchise in it. And I'm talking about the frozen head sequence with the nitrogen at the beginning of the film. But then, of course, you've also got, going back to Jason Goes to Hell for a moment, the tent scene in Jason Goes to Hell. I would be remiss if I didn't bring up the fact that, yes, this is a 2-disc special edition. You get both the theatrical cut and the unrated cut on this. So if you're like me and all you watch is the unrated cut of Jason Goes to Hell, good thing they put both discs in this. Again, though, Jason X, not a great movie, but it does have great kills. Overall, if you're a fan of the Friday the 13th franchise and you're trying to upgrade the entire movie collection as they come out, you want to get these. On top of that, they're Arrow Video, which means you know that the release is going to be stellar. It's going to look good, it's going to sound good, and the packaging is always up to par. If you enjoy collecting physical media, if you're a fan of the Friday the 13th franchise, I would highly recommend getting these. I'm your host, Son of Kane. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Film Fimes, where we talked about these 2 latest editions from Arrow Video. If you did, and you want to see more, subscribe. Drop a comment below. Let me know what your favorite aspect of Jason Goes to Hell or Jason X is if you're a fan of this franchise. If you're not, maybe check out the Friday the 13th movies this year. This franchise has been going on long enough that they're on their 13th installment if and when a new movie ever gets made. So when you're a franchise called Friday the 13th, you kind of want to make sure that 13th installment is worth the price of admission. So maybe catch up this time around. And I'll see you next time at the video store.